Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it, you already know. In fact, let's get it going now. Welcome back to Gunners Collective TV, man. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button and put your notification bell on all. Ding! So that way you're directed to the dope content that the gun is kicking, man. Thank you guys so much. So let's talk everybody's favorite character on the YouTube yarda, right? Or on any yard. Let's talk about the shot caller. Let's talk about the guru. Let's talk about the originator, not the procrastinator, the sharmutz. Let's talk about
Wes Watson.
All right, let's get it. Wes Watson got locked up. He's out now. He bailed out for a measly old 5,000, right? Not even 5,000. 10% of that was 500. You cross the dot, you do the T's, the I's, and all that. And hey, homie, so explain this to me, homie. Like, hey, dog, like, how does he? Homie, he's 270, right? He's 5'8", right? He said in the clip that he's all of 6 foot, homie, but they fucked up on it, right? Come on, homie, right? Let me tell you right now. Doesn't matter how tall you are, Wes Watson. I don't understand why Wes Watson does a video with a youngster trying to prove how tall he is. Who cares, right? She doesn't. Anyways, at the end of the day, Wes Watson is all and every bit of 5'7.5", according to his ID, and that's just what it is. But there's a bigger moral to the story. There's a bigger part of that story when it comes to Wes, right? Everyone loves to hate Wes. Everybody hates Wes, right? Let me tell you about the Sharmutz. Sharmuta Wes Watson got locked up, and when he got locked up, he was dumb enough or stupid enough to be dealing with these type of women, right? You know, he talks about he's a relationship guy, and every woman that he has with, he's dedicated and loyal. And these women, you know, stand by their man. They stand by a guy who wears the same type of skinny jeans they do, in fact, in a smaller size, which he can fit into because he doesn't work out legs. So Wes Watson gets apprehended by law enforcement and takes off them big old fucking chains he has, his wallet, and he hands her his phone. Despicable Wes, right? Now, according to Wes Watson, and according to John Bravo, shout out to John Bravo, I watched this video, and this is the inspiration for me to do this video. He hands his phone to his old lady. Now, his old lady, Gabby, at the time, because she's no longer with him, she broke up with his ass 1.21 gigawatt seconds as soon as he handed her the phone. Allegedly, according to Wes, she looked into his phone and she's seen some extracurricular activities going on. Basically, she's seen Wes Watson fraternizing with other women, according to him, and doing things he was not supposed to be doing. And she immediately decided to go to his pad, clean his shit out, and leave him with I mean, he didn't really have much in his house anyways, but she left him with a whole lot of nothing. She got him. She gaffled him. Well, that's what happens, Wes, when you're dealing with escorts. They're going to escort themselves into your home because you gave her the keys like a dummy. They're going to escort themselves right into all your codes of your phone, all your channels, and then they're going to escort all the monies you have up out of there, right? Her and the big black dude she's probably sleeping with. So they got rid of everything. He got. Now, first and foremost, Wes Watson, she broke up with them. She said, you know what? I am done. You're cheating on me. Riddle me this. How do you cheat on an escort? How do you cheat on a woman where her whole job is going out with other men? How does that work? I don't know, but in Wes Watson's world, it doesn't work too good because obviously she wasn't going to deal with Wes's shenanigans anymore. She took the perfect opportunity to escape the situation. She said, oh, this fool's getting locked up. I'm going to go back, clean all his shit out, and get on. And her excuse when he called, when he was able to get a hold of her, was that I seen what you're doing on your phone. You're sleeping with other escorts. You're cheating on me. Okay, yeah, we'll buy that one. Pobrecito Wes Watson. I actually feel sorry on this video for him. This is the one time and one time only I can say I'm actually like, damn. And on Valentine's Day, I have to do this video. I literally have to do a Valentine's video about Wes Watson getting left by his old lady. It's going to be a sad Valentine's Day for Wes Watson. He'll probably make a video tomorrow eating strawberries dipped in chocolate with another escort. You know, he always has these type of women. You notice every video or every picture you see of Wes Watson with these women, they're holding Birkin bags and Chanel bags and Louis Vuitton, and Nevatos holding up but his phone looking down. looking at his account because that shit shrunk quick. Got him. And those are the type of women he goes for. The got him women. The gotta get him, got him. Right? They got him, and then she got him 2 times for her mind. But here's some late breaking news that you guys haven't heard. And I know Dubs is going to be doing a video on the same exact thing. I think he's going to react to John Bravo's actual video. So make sure you tap in and go support that on the Dub-S channel. But I wanted to trip out with you guys for a little bit and laugh with you, right? With all this comadre shit going on and all funny, let's just make fun of Wes, I know we. Hey.
It's fun. We can do it, right?
Trip. Wes Watson's lady, she's into the escort thing, or his ex. Let's put an X with a capital E. So she does escorting. Well, all of a sudden, I happened to look up her escorting thing. Well, actually, Dubs looked it up, and then I looked it up after he told me about it. And I seen a few peculiar. That's how you say it, peculiar. A few objects that she has on her website. You know, strap-ons, things of that nature. And it's kind of crazy because if you guys recall, Wes Watson, by his ex-wife Valerie, was called Peg Watson. This is what she said, homie. I'm not putting 2 on the 10. This is just real life. She said that he rather enjoyed being pegged and paddled. And that's why he got the name Pegged Watson. And a lot of people thought she was just going in on him. She was doing the fucking Serena Williams crip walking on Drake type shit at the Super Bowl. You know, they thought they were just clowning. But now, after seeing his ex-lady Gabby's posts, what type of curricular activities is Wes really into? What is his fetish? What is he involved in? Does he like women to touch his derriere? Is that what he enjoys? We already know, according to him, man, he's not scared to put a hot pot in his ass. That's right off the top. But maybe there's other curricular activities to the extreme, homie. And I'm not talking about a fucking I'm not talking about a Devin the Dude album, right? But to the extreme. Wes Watson got something going on because now that's what she's promoting. She's promoting paddles. She's promoting pegging. And that only leads me to believe that Wes Watson enjoyed her specific talents, maybe over and over again. And it's probably a hardship on Wes on Valentine's Day. Imagine he's sitting there all alone in one of his big houses. She took all his shit, and it's cold. He has a case hanging over his head. And it's just him, his camera, and baby oil. And there's nothing else. She took all her toys and left, and he's pretty disgruntled and upset about that. Now, John Bravo has done many videos about Wes Watson, you know, frequenting these escort places, and these are the type of women that he chooses. And if you have money, why not? Can't be mad at the next man for the type of women he chooses. Shit, look at me. My picker's broke like a motherfucker, right? That's why I'm going to be sitting down on this Valentine's Day, just like I said in my other video, watching old Game of Thrones videos and eating Funyuns. There is nothing I got going on. Only I'm not sitting here upset because there's no pegs and there's no paddles. You know, Wes Watson's lady didn't even hesitate. For a woman that he bought so many things for and that loved him, and they did all these exotic videos, and they were, you know, in trips, and they were in his Bugatti, and they were going here and going there. This motherfucker wasn't locked up for a minute before she broke up with him, went to his house and snagged all his shit, allegedly. Right. And I say allegedly because the girl got to get hers. You know, this is the type of company Wes Watson keeps. Now, you can't blame the man because someone chose to fucking break up with them. But you could say, wow, is all this spending and all this taking her out on trips and all this eating at fine cuisine and restaurants, and is it really worth it, Wes? Maybe you got to take it back hood, bro. Maybe you got to find you one of them hood rats, man, that appreciate the fact that you help her out with her 19 kids and pay her rent. Because these chicks you're choosing, bro, they are no nonsense, brother. You get locked up, they are gone. That chick was two-fisting someone immediately. She got right back to it. Now, Wes Watson has never been the one to lie.
That was a lie, right?
Wes Watson will tell you straight up, so what if she's an escort, dog? So what? You're just mad because you don't have the money to help a woman buy tits. No, I don't. And I don't want to, right? So you do what you want with your money. You choose the women you choose. But at the end of the day, Wes, and this is no knock on women because there are some very good women out there, and I appreciate them like a motherfucker. But the type of women he chooses are in the life. They're in the industry. They are used to being spoiled and pampered by men. Wes is what they would call a sugar daddy. Okay? He's just a guy with money to be utilized. And the moment he was going through a hardship, the moment Pobrecito Wes was locked up for something stupid, right? The moment that he handed her his keys and jewelry, well, she had a momentary lapse in judgment, and she decided to go to his house and relieve him of all his pegs and his paddles. It's actually a fucked up situation, man. You know, is it content worthy? It kind of is because it's funny. You know, this alpha male, this guy that can get every woman in the world, this guy that gets all the money and all the Bugattis and all the fame and all the glory and all the clout, can't keep a good woman, can't hold a good woman down, can't have a good woman hold him down. I've seen dudes like my primo. Believe me, his fat chick was running it in. She didn't have much, but believe me, whatever she can get for the 2-for-1 on food stamps, she made sure she kept his books cool, straight up. So, I mean, there should be no excuse for Wes Watson to be going through these hardships, but he is. And instead, and the video started out that I seen of him talking about that, but instead of focusing on, damn, man, I need to figure out my life. I got to get back to being the old me, man, and find a good woman. And, you know, he doesn't talk about his children. Doesn't talk about, you know, helping his family, you know, and I'm not trying to utilize his kids against him, man. I'm sure he does what he can, but you never hear him mention, you know, going on family trips or doing things. What you hear more so is him arguing with the little kid about how tall he is. He was literally on there. No, bro, you don't understand. They go by the ID. They look at, who gives a fuck, bro, about how tall you are? Look, who cares? We see your ankles are this fucking big and your fingers are fucking slimmer than a Slim Jim. Snap into it. We already know who you are, Wes Watson, and what you're about. And it's about being a narcissist and an asshole. And it's okay. If you want to be an asshole, be an asshole. You know, you got the Sharmuta cartel. They support you. Hey, doggy. I don't care. Hey, I don't care if you have a pencil dick, doggy. I got you, doggy. Yeah, dog. You're 5'8", dog. Who cares? My middle name's Calvin. I don't talk about it either, dog. Right? So that's just that. But I'll be honest with you guys, man. Wes Watson's lady leaving him and taking everything, that's fucked up. Hey, this Valentine's Day is gonna be cold tonight, right? It's gonna be a miserable one for Wes because he likes to show off trophies. And so he finds these women online that are trophy women. I mean, I guess to him, a woman that injects her lips and gets all bubble lipped, I'm cool, man. You know, I never had a fetish or I never dreamed about being with a bitch that looks like Howard the Duck. That's just me. You know, but at the same time, to each their own. Can't be mad at the man. You know, oh, you're just jealous because you don't got the money to buy a chick. Real men don't do that. You know, she wants lobster, huh? I'll take her to Burger King. I said it before, man, I'm not an asshole, but man, anything past the Cheesecake Factory and you lost me. All right, I'm just going to be real. But to be totally honest with you guys, I thought it was just a funny video to do to clown Wes a little bit. Let's get back to the clowning of Wes, man, and all these other fucking bullshit videos that we're doing. You know, I'm going to be doing on the other channel some supers today, so I'm going to have fun with that. This is just a quick one, man, going in on Wes just a little bit and laughing at him, not with him, because your lady left you, bro, and got you. Who's stupid enough to hand a phone to a woman when you've been doing extracurricular fraternizing on there? Here's the thing. I've seen Wes videos where I'm a very loyal, supportive partner. He always says partner. So I don't know who he's talking about. Big boy or Big Gabby. I don't know. Anyways, in his domestic partnerships, he always talks about he's very loyal. He's a one-woman man. He does relationships and not hit and misses or one times. But then he doubles back and say the reason she left him was because she's seen on his phone he was involving himself with other women, talking to him. Really, what I think she's seen was pictures he was sending a big boy of his asshole. That's just what I believe. You know, hit a 1 if you believe that in the comments. Let me know if you agree with me. But I think that's what it was. I think she's seen several messages back and forth with him and Chuck Basher that got a motherfucking catapulted, right? So she catapulted all his belongings and got up out of there. Wes Watson came home to a lonely. He wasn't in jail, but a few hours. There's content creators like, oh man, he was in PC. He was there. Look, the vato only lasted overnight and then he got out. It took her that long to clean that bottle out, right? She was, hey, you know, she was joyriding that Bugatti. She was in that motherfucker like, and immediately she was like, okay, now I can be the real me. I ain't got to fake it to make it like Wes Watson does. So immediately she put a whole bunch of dildos on her channel. Crazy. I don't know what you're into, Wes. May the force be with you. And there's always surgery to sew it up. You know, you can always, what do they call it? You got to go on one of those pregnant women channels. They call it the clapback. Go get you a clapback body. Because if you were allowing her to do what she's good at, what she's actually a professional at, then one thing I could say is you probably walked out of jail sideways. So there's only a suggestion I can give you: two, the clapback body videos and the V8 juice, so you can stand up straight. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, have fun with it, and have fun with it, right? I say that twice because I really mean that. And do what I do, man, for the betterment of all people and for the comedy of all people. Let me know right now. I'm asking the gente, all the people that are watching this video that are just having a good time doing it. Do you honestly believe Wes Watson is a very loyal individual when it comes to relationships? Or do you believe he's just like every other man, not every man, but a lot of other men? We're just trying to do our thing, homie. Ain't nothing wrong with it, Wes. Be real. If you're going to be real, be real. You know, just be real with it. I know you like those type of women that drop hot wax on your asshole. I know. And I know they're a little bit more expensive. But hey, you got all the money. So I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. Today's Valentine's Day. What is Wes going to be doing? He's going to be watching Bad Girls Club videos, eating chocolate-covered strawberries, and wishing he was getting pegged and paddled. The gun. Bang, bang.